Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. You are going to love today's EmpowerED product demonstration. I'm really pleased to be joined by Dale from Cornerstones Education. You will know that we've been working with Cornerstones for a few years now, and we really like all the products they do. And you've just released a brand new one called Quick Teach, haven't you, Dale?
Yes, we have, yep.
It's a really great product, and I think if I was a teacher, I would have loved to have used this. So you guys are going to love it. I shall hand you over to the wonderful Dale, who's going to show you all about it.
Thank you very much, Lucy. So yeah, I mean, as Lucy said, we've been working with Head Teacher Chat now for some time, and we really enjoy it. So that's the main thing there. But I work for a company called Cornerstones Education, and we've been developing primary curriculum lessons, ideas and resources now for over a decade. You might have heard of one of our other products called Maestro, which is across many schools in the UK. And basically it's a whole curriculum management platform. But as of November last year, we've just released our brand new product called Quick Teach, which basically makes the Cornerstones curriculum accessible to all. So we've opened this up now for single user licensing. So for teachers, for homeschoolers, anyone needing to build upon their actual intended plans that they've already got within their curriculum. The one thing we do before I get into the product, the one thing that we do pride ourselves on is the quality and accuracy with not only just the lesson plans, but the resources themselves. It takes months to produce the resources that we do have connected to our curriculum. Whether that be we source imagery from historians, from archaeological digs, from museums, directly to galleries. We go on to, we do our own field study sites and take, the imagery ourselves. And then not to mention the research that goes behind it. It's something that I'm very passionate about, having developed the curriculum with Cornerstones as well, as I said, over the last 10 years. And it's something that can't currently be replicated within AI as well. The one thing that we're seeing more and more of is AI is becoming bigger, which it is, rightly so. It's a brand new product, and I'm an advocate for it in certain areas. But when it comes to actual planning, there's nothing that you can't beat when it comes to actual intelligence. And as I said, the lessons and the resources have all been produced by people who have had teacher roles in the past, and also is based off the original curriculum that was produced by Melanie Moore back in 2014, and it's just evolved and adapted ever since. So yeah, this is Quick Teach. Really, really, really simple platform to use. That is so for you guys, you save even more time when it comes to planning your resources and lessons. What can you do on here? So there is only really one thing you can do, and that's search for a topic or relevant subject, and then basically have a look at the resources or lesson plans available. If you ever do log onto the product, there is a quick how-to guide at the bottom. But as it says on the tin, you can search for a theme or subject area, choose your lesson. You can view the skills and knowledge progression, download any integrated resources. You can also view lesson sequencing. You can adapt it and edit it. And then, of course, you can teach it to your lesson on the day. Now, I'll go through that with you. So as you can see, I've been on here before, so these are recently viewed resources, shall we say. But for this example, let's have a look at, I don't know, Anglo-Saxon settlements, as you do. You never know when you'll need that. And we'll go down here and we'll have a quick look at what's available on that. Let's pick one. Here we go. So we have a full lesson brief available, which is to the right, and it will go through what's needed for that lesson. And if there are any notes for the teacher available, that will also be presented here as well. But the main thing here is that the lesson idea, this one's a lesson plan, has all of its tailored resources for that as well, which you can see either within the text itself or at the bottom at a quick glance. This one in particular comes with a presentation. It comes with a diagram of all settlements across the UK with factually accurate imagery, and then also an information pack with questions all about Skara Brae. Where the children can then explore, look at real artifacts as well. This is, again, what I've said at the beginning, where we contact archaeological sites just to get raw imagery that is only available within museums. So it's not something you can just casually search for online. And it's something that AI cannot replicate. So much so, it was even last week, I asked AI to come up with a list of Stone Age, for example, what was it? Stone Age weaponry. And the image that I got right in the center of it was a cassette tape. Now, I think me and you both know that cassettes were not available back in the Stone Age, unless, of course, there's something that I don't know. But it's these inconsistencies which are worrying me more than anything about what kind of information is getting fed to the children within the classroom. So with Quick Teach, you can literally have the confidence knowing that everything's being fact checked and everything has come from reliable sources. So back to the lesson. So yeah, you've got your presentation and the information pack available for the children. You can go through that. You can see up here that it's intended for a year 3 class, and it will also last you an hour. So if you were planning this in your planning, you can then just drag and drop where you need to. It also allows you to see the previous progression. So what the prior knowledge that the children we recommend would have prior to being taught this particular lesson. So it's available for you to check. But you can also see what skills and what knowledge the children will gain from having this lesson as well. As I said earlier, some lesson plans come in a sequence. This is due to us saying this is the knowledge that they may need prior to learning about Stone Age settlements, for example. And then it will then go through. So this one has a series of 7 lessons, but after the Stone Age settlements, they can then learn about Stone Age monuments. And then from there, they can then learn about the Cheddar Man and then the end of the Stone Age within the UK itself. But as I said, all come with a host of beautiful resources available. And within the search functionality, you can, let's type in something random, Romans. You can filter by year group or by age. And then once you've filtered through, it will show you the age appropriate lessons and resources for that year group, basically. And for a product demo, I think that's pretty much it, because it is a really simple tool. It's designed to enable you with your lesson planning moving forwards. And yeah, we've just made it really, really super quick and easy for you. That's it really, Lucy.
Fabulous. Thank you so much. That was really, really good. I did like the Anglo-Saxon tape recorder. I thought that was really good. So yeah, as you guys have just seen, the amount of effort and hard work and proper research that goes into building this curriculum is really, really strong. So well done, you guys. You do a fabulous job. So at the bottom of the screen there, I've put how our listeners can find out more. So you can head over to their website, cornerstoneseducation.co.uk/quick-teach. You could also drop them an email if you want to, inquiries@cornerstoneseducation.co.uk. If you've got any questions and you'd like us to find out the answers for you, just pop them in the comments, or if you can DM us, send us a DM. You know how to do that. And so Dale, I just have a couple of questions for our listeners on behalf of them for you. And the first one is, if I'm a teacher, can I try it without buying it? Can I have a go?
I'm really glad you asked that question, Lucy, because it was one of the things I had on my mind then that I completely forgot to miss. The most important part is Quick Teach is available for anyone to explore. So you do not have to subscribe to view any search results. However, if you did want to then look at the resources for that lesson, it also comes with a completely free 5-day free trial. So all the teacher has to do is subscribe. You then get 5 days free access where you can have a look at any lessons or the resources available. And then after the 5 days free trial, you can either opt out or opt in, and then continue your subscription with us. But we give away the 5 days free is because we are so confident of the quality that you will not be disappointed.
Super. And I can see you go from nursery to year 6. Do you cover all subjects?
So subject-wise, we cover all of the foundationary subjects. You'll also find maths available on there, provided from White Rose Maths. You'll also see computing available in there as well, available from Barefoot Computing. English is pretty much spread across the original Cornerstones curriculum. So you can, there are English lessons available within there, but it's kind of tailored between the different subjects. So it's more cross-curricular than anything. But we've got a multitude of fantastic science lessons in there. We've got D&T, art and design. You've got geography and history in there. The list goes on. But again, you can explore it by subject. A good tip as well, if you were doing it by subject, in the prompt at the top, if you were to type in, we'll go with Romans again because it's the only one I can think of right now, but if you were to Romans and then type in art and design after the end of that, it will bring up related art and design lessons that would be related to the Romans.
Cool. Smashing. So if you guys are interested, pop over to the website cornerstoneseducation.co.uk/quick teach. Sign up for the free trial. As Dale just said, you can always cancel if you want to. It's a good opportunity for you to explore the platform, see if it's right for you. You know, we love what you guys do, so thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, everyone.
My pleasure. See you later, guys.